balanced side clearance, nice clean. I want to make sure I do it right the first time.
I drink milk.
What's up, guys? Working on the FC motor again today. In the process of resurfacing, well, not resurfacing, kind of refreshing the surface in the housings to give the new apex seals nice clean surface to break into. I should have gotten it before so you could really appreciate what it looks like now. This one isn't really quite done yet. I still need to use some finer grit sandpaper. Right now I'm working on it with 1500. I do want to polish up the housing a little bit more. I just hit it with a wire reel and your power washer, degreaser, wire wheel. I do want to get in, polish the finer details, take off some of these casting marks and whatnot. Here's the rear iron that I already blasted with some degreaser, the power washer. Need to go through with wire wheel and prep the surface for paint, mask it off. I don't think I touched the face of this just yet. This iron has like virtually no step wear, which is really nice. This is the original plate from my 85,000 mile NA S4 motor. And actually right next to that I have my balanced rotors. Balanced, side clearance. Should be able to get a couple more RPMs out of this bad boy. Oh, and how can I forget? It's my Pineapple Racing, oh, missing part of my exhaust port template. But Pineapple Racing, I think this is the large street port. This is the balanced rotating assembly. Shout out to Easy Precision Balancing in Lancaster, PA. Now, I figured I'd give a little bit more insight into what I'm doing to prep these housings. It's actually a technique recommended by a guy on the 6-Port Turbo Facebook group. Really great resource for, especially for someone like me who's doing this all for the first time. Basically what I'm doing here is I got a piece of steel square stock with some rounded edges. All I'm doing is taking a piece of sandpaper, sticking that through the housing here, and essentially trying to work as evenly as possible to sort of get any burnt areas or blemishes out of the surface of the housing. So what's the plan for the rest of this motor? At this point, I got everything I need. Tools, seals, everything. I still gotta clearance these side seals here. Yeah, so these factory side seals, they come a little bit longer than is really needed. That way, you know, whoever's building the motor can cut that back as much as they need to get the, I believe it's between 3 and 5 thou between this and the corner seal. You know, I'll double check that before I build or before I start cutting this stuff up, but somewhere in that ballpark. Got this plate on the chopping block now. Already done quite a bit of cleaning. Got the face probably about as close as I want to get it. There's like some still stains or something right here, but you know, nothing that I can feel with my fingernail, so it's probably going to be alright. Right now I'm just going through and cleaning the grooves. This thing will zoom. Focus. Yeah, just cleaning out the water seal grooves. Want them to be nice and spotless before I put the new water seals in. Need a good seal, don't want to throw the motor back together and then have no coolant pressure. This center plate has probably the worst step wear out of all that I'm going to be using. I already got both these housings cleaned up on the inside. This one's pretty much good to go. Maybe a little bit more cleanup with a sand-in Dremel attachment. Nothing too crazy, just to get that shine a little bit better and get rid of the imperfections. Just gotta make these a little bit prettier before I put the clear coat on them. But besides that, still want to blast out these passages with the power washer. But after that, it'll be good to assemble. So that should basically be it for the quick update on the FC's motor build. Progress has been slow, but just wanted to make sure I do it right the first time. Hopefully the next video that I record for this will be me stacking the motor. Make sure you stay tuned for that.